This is Lisa Beach, and this presentation is about the critical success factors for online community college programs. The research that I've done in my own situation as the distance education manager for a community college in Northern California helped me to understand that there are a lot of factors that go into and contribute to the success of an online program at a community college, but I've identified 3 critical areas that affect the overall quality and effectiveness of a distance education program. They are program management and staffing, professional development, and evaluation of online programs and courses. For a little bit of background, although growth in online enrollment has slowed somewhat, student enrollment in online courses continues to grow at a higher rate than overall student enrollment at colleges and universities. 1.9 million U.S. community college students took at least one online course in 2012. Bottom line, online courses at community colleges are not going anywhere. Distance education programs are often developed at the department level, when in reality the entire infrastructure of an institution will be affected. It's been found that 2 of the main concerns from faculty regarding online education were the lack of support and the lack of technological background. This is their own technological competency. Faculty, administration, students, and accrediting organizations all desire a way to measure the quality of online programs. So to begin with, program management and staffing. Talking about the view from the top, fewer than 1/3 of all chief academic officers believe that their faculty accept the value and legitimacy of online education. That's a pretty sad statement, and it tells us a little bit about why administrators sometimes don't fully staff their online programs. They don't believe that their own faculty believe in online education. Leadership is strongly associated with the success of online education programs. Successful distance learning integration requires that leadership can take into consideration changes in the overall field of higher education. So we need people in online education leadership who understand and are keeping track of changes in educational trends, technological innovations, new pedagogical research, changes in the demographic makeup of our online students, and changes in rules that come from our government or our accreditation bodies. Recruitment, faculty development, teaching, and course development cannot be done effectively without adequate personnel and support from the institution. It's suggested that online programs and online education cannot be viewed as a simple adjustment or a tag-on, but rather that they require a solid institutional infrastructure to support the programs, along with a willingness to collaborate and communicate among departments on campus. The history at my community college is that online courses were brought here by a grant that was given to a programmer who developed a course management system almost 20 years ago and began converting face-to-face courses to online courses. Keep in mind, yes, this was a programmer. It was not a faculty member. It was not an instructional designer. This person had no background in online education themselves. They were a technology person. This is how our program began, and any structure we now have in online education at this college was developed after the fact, and it was developed as a way to sort of begin to manage the online education process at the college. So this really is what happened here. It was seen as a simple adjustment or tag-on and was not developed as part of an infrastructure to support the program. In addition to improving student success and retention, support services for online students are becoming a major issue for accreditation. and support services require adequate staffing and oversight. All support services that are given to online students are also able to be connected to by our face-to-face students. So what's being discovered is that every time a college begins offering new services to their online students, their face-to-face students are benefiting from them as well. But all of those services, whether they're counseling services or scheduling services or technology help desk services or whatever they are, they require staffing, management, and support just the way other services require them. All right, professional development then is the second critical area. 85% of faculty believe that developing online courses take more work than traditional courses. If you've ever created or taught an online course, you probably can relate to this. 70% of faculty members say that the support for online instruction is average or below average at their institution. So the fact that institutions are not offering their online instructors the support and the faculty development that they need is not uncommon. Almost 20% of all institutions don't offer any support to their faculty for their online teaching. Nothing. Institutions need to support faculty change in order to effect the necessary improvement in the quality of online educational programs. Faculty change here is talking about helping online faculty learn how to teach online, understand the pedagogical ramifications of online education, and also helping them come up to speed technologically. Developing healthy functional relationships between faculty and support staff might require the instructional designer to serve in a somewhat subservient role, providing their expertise in a gentle way. I love this information, and I can relate to it again personally in that both myself and my colleagues who work in distance education at my community college understand that when we come alongside our faculty members to help them create a higher quality course, to help them learn the technology, to help them understand the pedagogy, we need to do it in a way that helps the faculty member feel like we're not impinging on their academic freedom. They are the subject matter experts. We are there to help them. We are not there to tell them how to either create their course or teach their course. We're really there to help them understand a better way to do things or several better ways to do things and allow them to choose among them. So there are 5 types of professional development that should be considered. Online faculty, probably not surprisingly, primarily choose to learn how to teach online through self-instruction. That means that colleges need to offer standalone ways for instructors to choose the information that they want to learn. Not every faculty member needs to learn everything that we might want to offer. So it's great to be able to offer them a way to pick and choose from those modules that they need to learn on a just-in-time basis. Peer mentoring, formal or informal, individual or team, can offer a great way for faculty to get together with other faculty who might be more experienced either in the subject matter or in online education and talk about ideas, suggestions, to look over the course materials, to help each other come up with better ways to teach online courses. Collaborative course design, while it usually involves an instructional designer, it also might include technological support and training. But providing faculty with a way to come at course design as a group effort helps them to feel like they're both supported and also that they have what they need when they have questions in order to create a high quality online course. It also helps the institution feel like they're not leaving faculty out there on their own to create these courses, that they are giving them the support that they need. Workshops. Workshops for professional development in online education could be one-shot events, meaning a one-day seminar, a 2-hour training session. It could be a series of workshops. It could be a single lecture. It could be a small group environment or discussion. It could be a hands-on training. And then online training, whether it's synchronous or asynchronous, can be either strictly online or combined with face-to-face instruction for a more hybrid environment. If the training is going to be a series of trainings in particular, it's nice to have the instructors go through it as a cohort because it adds a collaborative component to that online training. All right, and evaluation is our third critical area of success. Quality assurance of online courses is a critical concern for faculty, student success and retention, and accreditation. Quality assurance processes should be established in content authoring, courseware development, adjunct faculty recruitment, pedagogy, and delivery. The first two quality assurance areas, the first two bullet points there, coming up with, developing, supporting, and offering those quality assurance areas require a great deal of time and also resources in terms of just funding them. And so some schools might be too small to actually have the resources to develop their own QA program. In that case, they'll need to outsource it to an external service like Quality Matters, which is considered to be one of the best online evaluation programs. A peer review process might be considered a less formal way to review or evaluate courses. It also can feel less tied to an instructor's formal evaluation process, so it can make them feel a little more comfortable in that sense. And it can provide the course creator with valuable course content expertise to consult with. Here are some best practices as developed by a for-profit university. Content authoring for each course should be done by a full-time subject matter expert in collaboration with an instructional designer and other members of the online educational team and faculty peers. So in this model, every course that's offered by the college would be created by a team of people, both subject matter experts as well as online experts in terms of pedagogy and technology. And it would be created as a collaborative process, and then it would be offered to the faculty that are going to deliver the course. Instructional designers should take that course and translate it into engaging online educational materials and activities. Our subject matter experts might be great, as we know, in understanding the content of their course, but they might not be the right person to figure out how to engage students in an online course. Having instructional designers that have that background help with that translation helps to ensure that the courses maintain both a consistent feel within the college and between courses, and help to bring that subject matter to life for the students. Once a course is created, it should be reviewed for pedagogical soundness, technological viability, and subject matter integrity by both faculty and distance education experts. Then upon approval, the course can be offered as a template to any instructor assigned to teach the course. Now I can tell you that here this model would probably work in that it's not saying that the course is given to the instructor to teach as is. It's given to instructors as a template that the instructor can then use their own sense of academic freedom to modify it or to improve it or to change it in a way that makes them feel like it's their own course, but they're starting with a template that gives them all of that wonderful background that comes from the instructional designers and the technology experts that helps them start from a really great place. So in summary, program management and staffing, professional development, and evaluation procedures are all critical components in a successful online program at a community college. Strong leadership is required to create and maintain a high-quality online program and to foster good working relationships between faculty, staff, administrators, and other college stakeholders. Adequate staffing is necessary in order to provide faculty with the tools and support they need to create and deliver online courses. Professional development must be offered to faculty who are creating and/or teaching an online course for the first time or who desire to improve their skills and knowledge. Course and program evaluation procedures must be in place to ensure that the college's online course offerings will contribute positively to student learning and success. Thank you.